the south of France there. Now, Greece is the latest country to face, well, some confusion, you might say, over quarantine. All holidaymakers returning to Scotland, for example, are now facing 14 days quarantine as of 0400, so that's just a couple of hours ago. Not as yet, though, those coming back to England. Wales has applied the rule only to the island of Zante, so it's a bit of a mixed picture. Let's speak now to Dimitris Trυφωνόπουλος, who's the former Secretary-General of the Greek National Tourism Organisation and now is CEO of the Desidera Hotel on the Greek island of Santorini. And Dimitris joins us from there now. Very good to see you, Dimitris, in the sunshine. First of all,
Good morning.
how much of a hit is the Scotland quarantine rule, for example?
Actually, the decision has been made. It's for a specific part of a specific island. I mean, in Greece we have almost more than 200 islands, and also other hundreds of other destinations, tourism destinations that British people, also Scottish and Welsh people, can trust for the safe vacation. In Greece, we have actually handled the pandemic situation very well from the very beginning. Greece is a very safe, COVID-free, I can say, country still, of course, with very, very few exemptions. Having the index, we have the index of, it's been actually implemented by the British government, and we are much lower than this index. We have just
the trouble is, Dimitris, the exceptions create the rule, don't they? So where there are clusters created, the attitude, generally speaking, from the British government, for example, England or Scotland, has been, well, look, we put a blanket quarantine in place for Greece, for example, for the whole country, not just one island.
That's true, but actually this is, I think that somebody cannot penalize the whole country for a few exemptions. And actually you can measure these exemptions in the fingers of the one hand. And this is the most important. Actually, Greece is a very safe destination. Talking about Santorini, we have 0 patients all this time, and we are proud to say that. We're talking about more than 200 islands, as I told you before, expecting for British tourism, Scottish tourists, and of course, Welsh tourists to come and visit, since, you know, the whole Greece is handled the situation very, very well from the very beginning. Actually, Greece became a benchmark of how we handle the situation, and we still do it. Right. And the government, the hospitals, the citizens respect a lot of the measures implemented. Of course, there are few exemptions.
Sure. How anxious are you? We're expecting an announcement from the government, the English government, that is, today. It may have Greece safe. It may have Greece back on the quarantine list. We don't know. How anxious are you about that announcement?
Look, actually, British market is the #1 market for Greek tourism. So we're very, very happy. We hear that actually Greece remain in the safest destinations that for British people. So yes, we are expecting this result, and we'll be happy and we welcome that Greece will remain in the safe countries, that British travelers can travel without the quarantine.
Okay, Dimitris, thanks very much for joining us. Looks like you're going to get another lovely day in the background there in Santorini.